everybody yet. What's up, guys? Come here, big girl. Come on, big girl. Come on. Hey, big girl. What's up, guys? What's up, Mario? Why won't you zoom the fuck in? Come on, there you go. All right, what's up, Marshmallow? Good girl. So, guys, we'll try to give people just a bit here, see if we get a handful of people in before I talk to you. All right, what do we got here? What's up, guys? So right now, you guys all know her as Marshmallow. Marshmallow is a caramel albino sunset piebald ball python. Marshmallow just an old girl. We don't breed her or nothing anymore. She just gets to live out her life being a fat, happy little snake. So Marshmallow has always been a favorite to a lot of people. She has gained a pretty decent following herself here on the virtual Reptarium. She's going to be missed by some, I'm sure. Alright, I'm just getting her medication ready, guys. Sorry about this. Give me just a minute here. So. Alright, so let's see. Alright, guys. Guys, that's one of the issues that we're going to talk about here is I shouldn't have to beg people to hit the like button here. She's about a little over 5 feet, probably close to 5.5 feet long. Last time she was weighed, she was 4,000 grams. So anyway, I just got her medicine out here. We got to let it get warm for a minute. Then we're going to give her her medication because, to the handful of regular viewers that watch us all the time and show your support, appreciate you. And y'all know that we've been battling a respiratory infection with her. Um, it happened from me having somebody help me out when I had to go to New York for a couple of weeks, and they cross-contaminated a handful of my snakes, quite a few of my snakes, my ball pythons. So we had some get a little sick. But Healing Oracle, snakes are only scary because of the myths in Hollywood and all that crap you see on TV and the stories you hear people say, oh, I got chased by a cottonmouth or a copperhead or this or that. It's all bullshit. These snakes, if you leave these snakes alone, you show them some respect, they will show you respect, they will not hurt you. So, what's up, Zaku? Good to see you back around, buddy. What's up? What's up? So, anyway, guys, this medication will take just a couple of minutes to warm up, to a reasonable temperature. But once it warms up, we'll give her shot. And, But, sorry guys, I'm looking at my other stream I got going there. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and say the prayer while we wait for this medication to warm up. And no, a copperhead will not tear you up without reason. It just won't happen. If you don't accidentally step on that snake, or you don't touch that snake or try to unalive it and you just leave it alone, that snake's never going to come towards you, never going to strike at you, never going to do a thing to you. No, I understand, Zaku. You got a job, man. You got a life, brother. But anyway, let us say the prayer. Heavenly Father, as we begin what will be the final live stream on the Virtual Reptarium channel, we come before you with grateful hearts. Thank you for allowing us to gather one more time as friends, as a community, and as people who share a love for your incredible creations. Lord, thank you for every person who has ever stopped by a stream, watched the video, or shared a kind word, maybe asked a question, whether they thought it was stupid or not, or offered encouragement. Thank you for the friendships that were formed, the conversations that we've had, and the opportunities that we had to teach others, about these amazing animals. We know that every creature, from the smallest snake to the largest tortoise, reflects the beauty, the creativity, and the wisdom of the one who made them all. Father, tonight is bittersweet. While this chapter is coming to a close, we trust that you already know what comes next. Your word reminds us that you direct our steps, even when we can't see the road. Sorry, guys, about that. But even when we can't see the road ahead of us, we ask that you give us peace as we close this chapter, and confidence that you are opening another door in your perfect timing. We pray that tonight's stream will be filled with kindness, respect, learning, and encouragement. Help us to be good stewards of the animals that you've entrusted to our care. Keep both the animals and everyone working with them safe throughout the evening. And Lord, we also lift up those in our community who are struggling tonight. Comfort those who are sick, strengthen those who are discouraged, and provide for those in need, and remind each of them that they are never alone. Please surround them with your love and your peace. Thank you for every lesson that this channel has taught us, not just about venomous reptiles, but maybe about patience, perseverance, and importance of appreciating all of your creation, even the animals that are often misunderstood. And as this final stream begins, help us to enjoy these moments together, to celebrate the journey we've shared, and to leave the hearts full of gratitude rather than sadness. May everything we say and do tonight honor you. We place the future in your hands, trusting that you are faithful and that your plans always are greater than our own. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys, let me get the medication ready here. It's warmed up here. I'm gonna do this kind of as a tutorial for anybody who has a snake, or a reptile that gets sick. So you will pull your medication up. If it's an intramuscular medication, you'll pull it up in your syringe. Typically, you refrigerate it, so you will lay that syringe in your hand after the medication's in, and you will just rub your hands back and forth with the syringe in it to help warm up the medication. So the idea of it is to, just do that and get the medication warm as it can be. Guys, I see a few comments in here, and I will explain. Let me get this medication into her. As soon as I have the medication in, I will explain what's going on. And just to set your mind at ease a little bit, the reptile content is not completely gone. It's just gone from the virtual Reptarium channel. But we will explain here in, just a few minutes. Let me go ahead and give her her medication, and we will do that. So, all right, guys. So, the way you medicate a ball python, let me flip the camera. Well, you know what? Here, let me just use her lid, and I'll show you here. So, you take the snake. Let's lay the snake down here. And with a non-venomous snake like a python, what you're going to do is you're going to go back in the first third of the body. Okay? So we have the first third of the body here in our hand. And now you've got the spine. And on either side of the spine, there are big muscles. And your goal is to actually get this shot into a muscle. So what you want to do is you'll take your syringe, you'll find your location. We want to go between the scales. Let me try to get it in camera here. Between the scales. And then you will go in. Boom. And you want to be in deep, and they will squirm. And now you just slowly push the medication. Boom. Like that. And then once you do that, you will put your finger or your thumb over the area and put a little bit of pressure over the area that you just medicated just for a second. And now you're good to go. The shot is taken care of. Now, for those of you that I saw in the very beginning saying about certain snakes and stuff, I just stuck this snake with a needle. I just stuck it with a needle, and this snake is still doing nothing to try to harm me. So if that doesn't show you that, snakes are not some evil villain that they are made out to be, I don't know what will. But that's how you medicate a snake. Right there. So, this is Marshmallow. So now let me get Marshmallow set up here on to where y'all can watch while I talk. Because I want to kind of explain some things here of what my intentions are and my plans are here. Let's see if I can get her to sit on this music stand here. There you go, pretty girl. So, there we go. We got her on a stand. Okay, you see how she's opening her mouth there? That's something that they do with the respiratory infection. They'll open her mouth like that. But they don't feel pain the same. There is some research indicating they do feel pain a lot more than originally thought. Alright, sorry guys, had to wash my hands. Whenever you have a sick animal, you always want to wash your hands to avoid further cross-contamination with any other species or individuals in your collection that you might have. I never thought that I would say a snake is beautiful, but she really is beautiful. Well, thank you, She Natural Homestead. What's up, vet driver? Looks like I'm seeing a handful of people in here tonight that I ain't seen in a while. Nice. But anyway, guys, like I said a little bit ago, I appreciate everybody that took the time to come in. I appreciate the 42 people that have taken the split second to double tap that screen without me begging it out of you. Thank you. Thank you. You got 4 pet snakes, Darius. Awesome. Awesome. But, Justin, I know you're always here, buddy. Hang on, guys. I prepared a whole speech here. I'm trying to get it pulled up so I can, so I don't leave nothing out. You know, I want to make sure I get it all on there. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, here we go. So anyway, guys, I want to start out, you know, and I'll go into a little more detail here in a few, but, Angel, what's up? But, if you saw the title, you know, or you saw the thumbnail, you already know, you know, where we're, you know, headed and why we're here, you know, and I said that the fat lady has sung for the virtual reptarium, and this is it, you know, it's really, it honestly is the final interactive stream, is what I like to call it, or the final vertical stream. After today, we're not going to be creating content based around our reptiles or our venomous snakes, you know, or the virtual facility as far as these live streams go. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. We're officially closing the doors on vertical live streams. I know that for some of you, it might come as a shock. For others who've been paying close attention to the channel and the landscape of YouTube, it probably makes perfect sense. But I didn't want to just disappear, you know. I didn't want to just fade out, you know, turn off the cameras and ghost the people who have been with us, you know, for so long. You deserve a proper goodbye, and more importantly, you deserve the honest truth about why we're walking away from these vertical live streams. And before I get into the why, I need to start with, you know, the who. And I want to speak directly to the small group of you who are watching right now, the regulars, the ones who have been here stream after stream, video after video, the ones who actually cared about the animals. Thank you, guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys, you know, were the lifeblood of this channel. When we started the Virtual Reptarium, the whole goal was to build a community of people who were genuinely curious. People who wanted to look past the fear and the stigma of venomous snakes and actually learn about them. And we found y'all. It was a small group, yes, but you guys were mighty. And you asked the right questions. You cared about the conservation of these animals. You treated these apex predators with the respect they deserve. And rather than just treating them like circus freaks, you're the reason that we kept the lights on and the cameras rolling for as long as we did. We read your comments, we appreciated your support, and I need you to know that your loyalty meant the absolute world to us. We didn't fall, or I guess what I'm trying to say is we didn't fail to find an amazing community. We just found a very small one. And I will always be grateful for y'all. Sue Tom, JT Tom, Katie Smith, Zaku, E-Reptile Dysfunction, Justin Wicks, many more, Jason Walsh, you guys are all great, But here's the hard truth, guys, and the reason that we're going to shut this thing down. When we started the journey, we had a very clear mission: education. We wanted to show you the beauty, the complexity, and the danger of these animals in a safe, educational, and respectful environment. But as the months, have came and gone, the internet has changed. The algorithm has changed. And frankly, the appetite of the general public is just not there. At least to where I can get a part of it. Most people out there today simply do not want to see educational content anymore. They don't want to learn about the difference between neurotoxin and hemotoxin. They don't care about the natural habitat of a rattlesnake or the intelligence of a king cobra. They want garbage. They want me to free handle animals. They want that fear factor. They want that shock value. They want to see live feedings. They want to see all the things that will make YouTube suppress my content and put my life at more of a risk. They want cheap thrills. They want clickbait. They want someone, again, free handling a deadly animal, risking their lives for views, acting like a fool, and threatening these magnificent, dangerous creatures like props for viral TikTok or YouTube. If you aren't screaming, acting like a fucking idiot, putting yourself in unnecessary reckless danger, the broader audience just scrolls right past you. And we refuse to do that. We refuse to compromise our integrity, our safety, and our respect for these animals just to appease an algorithm that rewards garbage. Keeping a facility like this running is not easy. Maintaining a collection of venomous snakes requires an immense amount of time, a massive amount of physical and mental energy, and a whole lot of money. And it is a massive investment every single day. For some of you that say, oh, I got snakes, it ain't that bad, you have one or two snakes. I've got over 250, not counting other animals. For a long time, we justified that investment because we believed in our mission. We thought if we just keep putting out high quality educational content, eventually the audience will find us. But you have to look at the writing on the wall. You cannot do the same thing over and over and over again and expect different results. That is literally the definition of fucking stupidity. We have tried different angles. We have tried different formats. But the core foundation of this channel, real, honest, educational, about venomous reptiles, is simply not what the masses want to consume anymore. We have been doing the same thing, hoping for a different result, and it is draining us. We cannot keep pouring our time, our energy, and our hard-earned money into a void that only wants to be fed sensationalism.
We have lives, we have families, and we have to be realistic about where we put our resources. The return on investment, not just financially, but emotionally, is no longer there. So we are stopping the cycle. We are choosing our sanity. This isn't a failure. I look back at the videos that we've made and the streams that we've hosted with immense pride. We did exactly what we set out to do, and we did it well, in my opinion. We just reached the end of the road. To our loyal few, I hope you take the knowledge that you've gained here and continue to be advocates for these animals in the real world. Keep educating people, keep respecting wildlife. And as for us, we're going to pivot. We're going to take our time, our energy, and money and invest it into new avenues, new projects, and things that bring us joy without the relentless grind of fighting an algorithm that doesn't care about education. Unfortunately, even, I'm going to continue to keep venomous snakes. I'm going to continue to, work towards conservation of these animals. I'm going to still work towards the knowledge for people. I'm still going to make some reptile content. I am going to shift the content to another channel. I'm going to turn the Virtual Reptarium, being that it is a 10,000 subscriber, fully monetized channel, I am going to shift the content on this channel back to police accountability content or government accountability. However, the reptile content, for the few, Zaku, I've tried every bit of what you're saying, bro. I know, guys, that I wish that I could make it work too, but I honestly have tried everything that, people have suggested. I have tried everything YouTube has suggested. The problem is, I'm going to tell you guys exactly what the problem is. My audience on this channel has been made up of people from these vertical live streams, and it is made up of people from the shorts algorithm. So they are my subscribers. Those subscribers are not people who genuinely give a fuck about these reptiles, that give a shit about the content. Channels like Tyler Nolan and Chandler's Wildlife, they have massive numbers because they take stupid risks, because they are willing to kiss a venomous snake on the head to get some views. They are appealing to the people that want that brain rot garbage, is what they're appealing to. That's why when you look at other channels like, let's say, Clint's Reptiles, Clint is very educational. Clint is very smart. But he don't have nowhere near the views in the size of channel as those other guys. I never expected to grow my channel to some massive, $20,000 a month channel or nothing. I simply wanted to take this channel to make, $700, $1,000 a month to help offset the feed cost of these animals is what I've wanted to do. But I'm almost a year into it now, and I have to beg to make $300 in a month. So what finally pushed me over the edge is I've been feeling like this for a couple of months, but I finally sat down this morning and I ran the numbers. I figured out everything that I have spent to make this channel happen and to keep new snakes coming, on camera and to, everything that we do here. And I have spent in excess of $40,000 since January. $40,000 since January to keep this coming. I know some of you, that haven't been around all that time might be thinking, yeah, you're full of shit, you didn't spend that. But I most certainly did. Just one individual snake, sometimes is $4,000 to $5,000, So, yeah. And, I have some people that joined memberships. Thank you for y'all that have joined memberships. I appreciate that. And that's one thing I'm going to get to here in a minute. We're going to talk about the memberships. But I have people that join memberships, that, joined the second to the lowest tier I had, which was, I think, $2.99 or $3.99 at the time. And then I made a non-venomous membership so everybody could enjoy it, thinking if I made a 99-cent membership, folks would join that. No, all that did was a couple of people joined that. And I understand not everybody has money, and can spend $1 a month. But what that did to me by making that lower tier membership, it took the other people that already had higher memberships and they downgraded to a lower membership status. So I never got to get the members only stuff off the ground before I had people dropping out or lowering their membership. So it basically just, completely worked against me is what it did. But, I look back at some of the conversations that we've had here, and I am genuinely proud of the facts that we got out into the world. We didn't rely on cheap tricks, Think about the details that we obsessed over together, We didn't just throw a snake on camera and scream for views. We actually looked at the animals. We talked about why a leucistic cobra doesn't have a visible monocle mark on the back of its neck. We made sure people understood the nuances, like taking the time to correctly identify a smooth scale death adder rather than just throwing out a generic name, or making sure everyone knew that a Tremorosaurus purpurmaculatus is, properly called a shore pit viper. We didn't fake the drama. We showed you our juvenile timber rattlesnakes, where it all started, We were honest that they were, some of them were harvested from embryos from a roadkill mother, We showed them all the way through. We showed their ages. We let you know when one passed away. We kept it real, We didn't exaggerate their venom yield for a thumbnail. We didn't pretend our rattlesnakes were the world's largest just to get a click. We didn't stage a baby king cobra's first meal and lie to you about it. We even spent time busting myths, like explaining exactly why cobras do not possess heat-sensing pits. That was the heart of the virtual reptarium. Honesty, real husbandry, real science. But telling the truth just doesn't go viral. A lot of people who just click on a video for 5 minutes don't understand what it actually takes to run an operation like this. Going live for a couple hours every single night isn't just about turning on a camera and talking. It is a massive, exhausting routine. I stay awake until 2, 3 a.m. sometimes, then get a bath or a shower, and then try to go to bed and catch the next 2 hours of sleep before waking up and going to work and doing other shit and back to this again. It's before the red live button ever gets hit, there's enclosure maintenance. There's strict safety protocols that have to be followed to the letter. Because one mistake with these animals isn't just a bad day at work. It's a hospital visit, if not a morgue visit. You know, sitting here for a couple hours a night, trying to be engaging, trying to educate, while keeping a constant, hyper vigilant eye on an apex predator, it takes a toll. It drains your battery. And when you finish a long, stressful broadcast, you know, ensure the animals are securely locked down. And then you look at the analytics to only see that the platform buried the stream because nobody was doing backflips while holding a viper. It breaks your fucking spirit. The math just doesn't work anymore. And I know there are going to be people who see this closing announcement and say, well, you just didn't work hard enough, or you should have just adapted, or buy, or whatever. You know, the troll cocksuckers. You know, adapt to what? The people who are succeeding right now in the exotic animal space, and I won't name all the names, but you know exactly who I'm talking about, are doing a massive disservice to reptile keeping. They are teaching a whole new generation of kids that venomous snakes are toys to be played with. They free handle them. They provoke strikes. They stress the animals out purely for engagement. And if that's what adapting looks like, I want absolutely no part of it. I would rather close the virtual reptarium with my integrity intact than become another clown on the fucking internet exploiting animals for ad revenue. We held the line. We did it right. And I sleep fine at night knowing we never compromised on safety or animal welfare. Before I call it a night for the last time, I want to leave y'all with one final thought. And if you take anything away from the time that we've spent together, let it be this, please. Respect the animal for what it is, not what you want it to be. Whether you are out hiking and cross paths with a copperhead, or you're just looking at an enclosure, remember that these creatures are not monsters, but they aren't your friends either. They are wild, instinct-driven predators that play a crucial role in our ecosystem. They deserve their space. They deserve our respect. Please keep advocating for them. When you see someone spreading fear or misinformation online, or when you see a creator abusing them for views, call it out. Report them. The animals don't have a voice, so you have to be it for them now. So I'm kind of passing the torch to you. Now, with all of that being said, and I guess I sort of did one of these clickbaity bullshit ways that YouTube likes, but with all of that being said, for the time being, I am going to try to keep a 24-hour stream going until I get everything moved over to another channel. Unfortunately, those of you that genuinely give a shit about the content, those of you that really want to watch the content on this channel, please send me an email. Somebody put my email in the chat, please. Send me an email and I will give you the link to the new channel. But only come if you seriously want to continue to watch this content. I do not want to waste my time and energy starting a whole nother channel to have the same clusterfuck. No, Katie, that's wrong. It's 829. 829. Vet driver, Katie is about to put my email address in the chat here. There it is. All right, I'm going to pin it right now, guys. If you want to continue, again, if you want to continue seeing live streams, you want to continue all that, send me an email. I will send you the link to the new channel where you will be able to catch our live streams. Again, the only reason that I don't tell y'all the channel right here is because I will get a bunch more bullshit viewers and people subscribing that don't give a shit. All the regulars are great people. Composa, what has happened is I am burnt out with playing this game of YouTube to go nowhere. That's all it is. I want to, grow this channel. I want this to work out very bad, but I just can't do it the way I'm doing it anymore. So my plan is to move over. Real Anonymous Edits, thank you. And, I don't recall ever seeing you in here before. I'm sorry if I'm just not recognizing your name, but that's good. I'm glad you like it. And, that's the thing about this, guys. That's one of the issues I have. I am moving over to another channel, Composa. Like I said, my email address is pinned. Oh, you're new? Okay, gotcha, brother. Gotcha. But if you want to see the new channel, I need you to send an email to me. I've said it already. If you give a shit enough to continue watching and actually support the channel, fine. The only other thing I thought about trying, and I would be willing to try one day, one time, tomorrow night, I would be willing to try, and I will not try again if we don't get the turnout. But I would hold a live stream on this channel tomorrow in the horizontal format. Horizontal streams only. And awesome, Real Anonymous said it's awesome. Thank you. So now, if y'all would, want me to do that, if we can get the turnout on horizontal streams, I will do it. Because if we get enough people on the horizontal streams to actually come, stay, watch, and engage, meaning comment and like, that will drive more traffic into the stream, and we can build that audience that we need to have to make this work. So, Zaku, you prefer horizontal? Awesome. Yeah. So, guys, I would like to make the streams a little earlier again, like they used to be. Nah, Justin, listen, man, we used to do it as early as like 5 p.m. Eastern time, and the later it got, the better it got. But that's what I'm saying. I want to push it a little earlier, just like you're saying there, Justin. But thank you, Mark. But any of y'all in the chat, if you guys would commit right now to me that you will watch a horizontal stream tomorrow, let's give this a shot, see how it goes. I will do one. If you can't commit to that, I understand. That's fine. I'll move forward with the new channel. I'd prefer not to start the whole new channel, but that's my only option at this point. So y'all let me know. Katie, you would. I was I like your stream. All right, awesome. Real Anonymous Edits. Awesome. Zaku, what time works best for you? And what state are you in? All right. Well, if all of you so far, want me to try that out, I will give it a shot. Something like that. All right, Vet Driver. Yeah, so let's see what Zaku says on his time and location. Awesome. Yeah, what's wrong, Vet? Why would you be in the hospital, man? Are you all right? Yeah, Justin. See, guys, I know a lot of you I can count on for that. Like you, Justin, Katie, Sue, Tom, JT. I can count on you guys. I know that. And that's why, having this talk. The time is late, though. Yeah, I understand. You're in Georgia, and 9 p.m. would be awesome. Would give me time to get a shower, make dinner, get stuff ready for tomorrow, then watch the stream and go to bed. Zaku, could you compromise with 10 o'clock? And the reason I'm asking about 10 o'clock is that gives the West Coast people a good time buffer as well. Read his whole comment. I did. I'll be there unless I'm in the hospital. Awesome, Lizard Heart. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, oh yeah, Zaku, I understand that. And look, guys, when I'm talking about this stuff, I'm not asking y'all to be here every single night. Honestly, what's more important than you being there every single night is that when I post a long form video, you actually watch that video start to finish. You engage with that video, like hit the like button, drop a comment. If you have the ability to, possibly share it, But yes, I understand not everybody can be there every minute. Oh yeah, it would take him, being severely ill to miss you, sir. Yeah, I got you, Tom. I got you. Thank you, vet driver. No, I thought that's what you meant at first, but then I saw somebody else ask what's wrong. So I asked it too, I sort of followed suit and like, wait a minute, did I take it wrong? Maybe there's something wrong, but I got you. So, Angela, 7 p.m. What time? Where are you located again, Angela? I forgot. You said Washington State or Oregon? Was that? Am I right? Anytime works for you, Jimmy. Gotcha. Yeah, I actually W13RD guy. I actually have live cameras up, unattended live cameras. Oh, you're Ontario, Canada. That's right. Gotcha. So, well, dysfunction, you're going to have to screw yourself. You'll have to be here when we're on. But, all right. See you later, Peter King. Thank you. That's all right. I understand. You've been here. We're good. We're good, guys. Like I say, I'm willing to give this a last-ditch effort with everybody to make this work because I know the audience is out there. I know for sure the audience is out there, and I know the content is worthy. If the content wasn't worthy, we wouldn't have, people that are afraid of snakes or people that come in and say, oh, I hate snakes, stay with us for months on end. They just wouldn't do it if the content wasn't worthy. So I know the content's worthy. I know that, a lot of you, do like it and everything. So we, we can make it happen. I need to take another route because vertical live streams are just not it. And I know that some of you don't like the vertical or the horizontal landscape of the live streams. I understand that, and I'm sorry, but unfortunately, YouTube is fucked up. Vertical is the best for the user. Horizontal is best for the creator. So it's kind of crazy how it works. Random side note, I got me a Dubia 4x2x2 enclosure and I absolutely love it. It's so solid and well made, worth every penny. Yes, those Dubia enclosures are nice enclosures. Thank you for saying that because I forgot all about them, but yes, you are right. They are great. CJK, horizontal is annoying. I understand it's a little bit annoying. Like I say, for the end user, yes, it's very annoying. For the creator, that's what helps them build the long form audience. A strict requirement's a hot tub and a two-piece. Gotcha, Zaku, yeah. Okay, awesome. You sent the email. Gotcha. Cool. Well, I will still give y'all the new channel name because I fully intend to still post content over there to sort of build this thing up. Hell yeah, he would have paid for a video offline. This snake here is about 5 feet, a little bit over. Vet driver, I appreciate you. You're always supporting us a lot. Thank you so much. Hello, I am a snake fan and I love python. Is that a python? Yes, that's a python. That is a caramel albino sunset piebald ball python. Well, $325 is a good price versus what you see with vision enclosures and stuff. I was a successful YouTuber. He restarts his live every hour. He said it changes and helps the algorithm and brings people in. Yes, it does do that. That's very true. However, after you do if you post a video, a short, and a live stream all in a day, you only get 3 notifications per day. I can drag the people in on vertical live streams, no problem. I can easily get 50,000 views in a night on a vertical live stream. We figured out how to master that. Obviously right now we have 51 people and, we're just sitting here staring at one snake. Doing this keeps it slow. If I was on camera with the snakes and talking a lot and stuff about them strictly, we'd have a whole lot more views and stuff going on. But that's not what we're after. We're after a long form audience, an audience that's going to stick with us for a long time to come. And basically, so everybody understands the reason behind what I'm saying. There's a lot of debate from people on how the algorithm actually works. But the way that it actually works, and I actually finally talked to somebody in YouTube that explained it to me. What happens is when I very first post a video or a live stream, YouTube will send it out to about 20 people at first. That's why when you first come into a live stream at nighttime, you see we usually have, anywhere between 10 and 20 people. And I ask for y'all to hit that like button and drop a comment right away to help bring more people in. So what happens? They show it to about 20 people. The majority of those 20 people are made up of your most recent subscribers. So they got to come in and they have to engage with your content. If they come in and they engage, now YouTube sends it out to 100 people. If the majority of those people stay there and watch for a little while and engage. Now they send it out to 200 people, and so on. So it keeps on going. Yes, just exists. So it keeps on going like that. And so basically what happens is if I post a long form video and they send it out to the 20 most recent subscribers to my channel, and those 20 subscribers that got the notification, if they are people who don't normally watch snake content, they were just scrolling through and saw Bob on there one night, thought he looked cool and pretty, so they hit subscribe. Now they don't give a shit that I just posted a video about venomous snakes. So if 15 of those people just scroll past and don't click on it, that lowers my click-through rate and average view duration immediately, and YouTube doesn't send it out to more people. So the only views I get are like anywhere up to 200 or less, because they're just my subscribers that are watching it over the coming days. Yeah, she's all right. She ain't going far. Where are you going, pretty girl? Huh? Here. Where are you going, pretty girl? Hey. Hey, pretty girl. Where are you going? Where are you going, pretty girl? What up, LSU? You didn't like it? Yeah. Yeah, I understand, Jason. I understand that. And see, that's why I tried to move the live feedings and stuff over to a members only thing. But again, with members, people will go out there and they'll spend $3 on a bottle of Pepsi every single day, but they won't spend 99 cents on a membership. So members only feedings don't work out with a channel as small as mine is. Now, if my channel was larger, it would work out a lot better. Where you going, girl? Huh? Where you going? You can't come in here. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She's hunting wabbits. What's up, Eat Dirt? What up, Poop Guy? W13. I usually am. That's what I'm telling you. I can easily pull in the viewers on these vertical live streams. That's not a problem. I am not talking about vertical live streams at all right now. I am talking about the rest of the channel. See, what you got to understand, where I'm going with this is, my main objective with this channel is education and conservation. However, I absolutely have to make a little bit of money on this channel for me to be able to continue doing it. If I don't make money on the channel, I cannot continuously bring you new animals to see. I cannot feed the animals that I need that I already have. Because it costs me $1,500 per week to feed these animals. Now, that being said, vertical live streams do not pay much money. Let me explain here. For a vertical live stream, 1,000 engaged views on a vertical live stream is only worth 32 cents. So you do the math on that. If I get 100,000 views on a live stream, how much money did I just make? I'll wait. Yeah, she's feeling a little better, Jason. We'll medicate her for about 2 weeks here. She should make a good recovery. Did you miss my compliment, sir? I think I might have, Justin. Let me see, buddy. I'm sorry. Let's see. With the horizontal, I'll miss the random idiots that say something stupid and you rip them apart. Yeah, buddy, me too. Well, now listen, guys. If we can make this thing turn around and pick up the pace, the way I need it to, I'm not opposed to doing a horizontal now and then. Stay humble. No, our plan is to move to horizontal live streams rather than vertical. If we can make a go of the horizontal live streams and we can grow an audience horizontally, then that's what we will do. Hell yeah. What are you keeping in those enclosures, Zaku? I don't know, guys. I've been keeping snakes a long time, and these are what I use. I normally cut the top out and put sliding glass in them, but Madam Bella's doing good. Nah, this one's not a venomous snake. I'm bad at math, but not a lot. Yeah, exactly. It's like for 10,000 views, it would be $3.20. So if we up that by 10, we are talking $30, $32. So and now most of my live streams average 30,000 views. So as you see, I'm not making shit. Yeah, exactly. You're correct. Vertical only came to compete with TikTok. Yep. And vertical's nice. Like I say, vertical is nice. It's great to be able to sit there and swipe through the live feed and everything. But it just it's horrible for the creator. Heck yeah, I got you, brother. I got you. But like example tonight, guys, the reason I did the live stream the way I did tonight, um, you know, is I had full intentions on calling it quits because the last time I suggested doing horizontal to people, everybody sort of whined and was like, no, it sucks. But since y'all committed to watching with me, awesome, we're going to go that route. But the reason I did the stream the way I did, instead of having some venomous snakes out and everything and whatnot, I just did it like this because I know that if I have snakes out and everything, like if I get out a black phase rattlesnake and I'm sitting here with him, I'm going to get a shitload of people stopping in. Where like this, it's just going to keep just the people who, really, really care that are going to hang out. Yeah, that's my pet. Come here, pretty girl. Come on up here. Let's make sure ain't no tape to get on you. There you go. There you go, big girl. There you go, big girl. Yeah, there's a good chance of it. See, the difference in horizontal and vertical is with horizontal, people have to click on your video and want to watch it to be able to for them to see it. With vertical, they don't have to really give a damn. They can just be swiping through. It comes up, and like I say, they say, "Wow, cool snake. Subscribe. See ya." Done. You had a pet snake before and it died in 10 days? My goodness. Something wasn't right. What'd you say, LSU? What the hell? Do you still breed balls? No, I gave that up in my past life. No, I don't breed ball pythons no more, though. Thank you, Lori. Can you show some with eggs or live babies? That would be so educational to watch. Or even talking about reproduction cycle. I don't have any ball pythons with any babies right now. But yes, tomorrow night we will do a decent live stream. We will talk about babies and stuff tomorrow night for sure. Yes, let's do that. Yeah, she's very chill. What's up, Pam? No, they have not fixed the double tap on the horizontal. You just have to find the thumbs up and click on it, unfortunately. But yeah, you're a proper Southern lady. I figured you was by that comment. You're going to find out where babies come from. That's right. You'll never see it in person, but you'll know at least. Come here, big girl. Hey, come here, big girl. Get your butt up here. Get your butt up there, big girl. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? No, don't be jumping. What are you scared of? Huh? Come here. There you go. Yeah. There you go. You have a horse? Awesome. Hell yeah. Hey, like I told you before, man, a copperhead is literally no maintenance at all. Throw that son of a gun a rodent every once in a while, and that's all you got to do at a copperhead. No, I don't have a horse. Well, I got a white horse. Yeah, exactly. LSU. Yep. Yeah, see and that's why I want to make this shift, LSU, because like you just said, if I have a group of 40 or 50 of y'all that are coming over there to the horizontals constantly, and you're there and actually want to watch and engage, that's going to force YouTube to show it to more people, and we will grow a real organic audience. What's that? I have a squirrel named Numbnuts. Well, my white horse is Paisley. You saw Paisley before. Yeah, you're right, Zaku. You're right. You're right. Nah, I never take Marshmallow out in public. Nope. Yeah, I got you. I work for a large YouTube platform. I'm happy for share my email address if you have any questions. Yeah, LSU. Yeah. My email address is pinned right there. If you could send me an email, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Tom. Semi-evil Joe. I was wondering what you were talking about, furry AI, but I got you. Cole Foster or Cook Foster. I'm stopping because I just can't get the traction, man. Can't get the viewers I need. Marshmallow, you have to get better, girl. You have to get all better. Mhm. I see you opening your mouth a lot. Why did it ruin your night and embarrass you? Are you into AI furries? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, Cook Foster. Unfortunately, that's just how YouTube's game is nowadays. We can get views and stuff, but we just can't get a consistent audience, and we can't get YouTube to show us to the right people. Nah, Marshmallow didn't eat today. No. Marshmallow just had her shot of medication. She got a respiratory infection. Thank you, Running Bear. All right, guys. So I am going to do the live stream much earlier tomorrow. It will be horizontal. I do have a 24-hour stream running right now. Currently, it is watching Bill, the Gaboon Viper. Let's see if I can't pick us something that's a little bit more active than Bill right this minute. Bill just ate earlier, but let's find us another snake here that's a little more active, and then we will. What'd she do? There she is. Let's see here. doing, girl? What are you doing up there, big girl? Where's the pointy end at, girl? Where you at? There you are. Ha ha. She just slid around the corner all hooded up at me. That's funny. What do you mean you reached the end? There ain't no fucking way you reached the end. He's got it backwards. Come on, Skylar. There it goes. Found it. Found it. There you go, guys. Look at this. I'm looking at the 24-hour stream, and the Naja Atra is all hooded up at us. We are going to do 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He did not get his plushie yet. I got to get his plushie to him. Stop starting shit. But yes, it looks like Marshmallow. Aggressive little thing, Dreams owner. I don't think so. Sadie was timed out by Justin Wicks. Ha! What'd you do, Sadie? What'd you do? Bro's name is the Devourer of Gods from Calamity Mud. What? Shut up. Yeah, Katie, I need to make something happen. I really need to make something happen. The whole merchandise thing is great, but I just never have the time, and then people are waiting forever for me. So yeah, we got to figure that shit out. And Gen VM. Let's see here. I got to order some F10 veterinary disinfectant. Let's see here. Where you going, Marshmallow? What are you doing, girl? What are you doing, pretty girl? Where's the F10 at? There's the F10. Can't get that till fucking Monday? Come on, man. No way. 8th to the 10th. Bob's good, Jimmy. Bob's good. I ain't waiting for the 8th. Let's check out. F10 disinfectant.
Let's see if Reptile Basics has it. Nope. Damn it, man. All right, guys. Well, then, we're going to give this ship one last ditch effort here with the horizontals. I thank you to everybody that has committed to watch. I appreciate it. Like I say, the 24-hour stream is online right now. If y'all want to look at that, great. If not, that's fine too. But we will be doing 10 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see y'all there. Thank you. And we'll see you tomorrow. And thank you for the gifts. Anybody ever got, we've made $2.96. Amen. So thank you guys for that. Much appreciated. Y'all have a good night.